I'm going to be cooking beans, which are back there on that other table. I'll be right back. I'm going to be cooking beans. And that from the American Civil War. I'm going to be cooking in my mom's Dutch oven. Sorry the camera's crooked. That's how my tripod's laying and it's broken. So hopefully that works. Okay. So first thing that I need to do is turn on my stove. Yes. Then I need to open it. Well, back in the American Civil War, they didn't have can openers yet. So now, well, we have can openers now. But before, they either used, I think it was a beef opener. I think that's what it was called. I'm not sure. I didn't read about it at all during my research. But other foods they had were hardtack, and they had cow meat, which they soaked in salt, and it was so hard that they called it tooth fillers. So hopefully that helps any opening it. Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm gonna go clean up, put this in my messy sink. You guys probably can't see because I cleaned that sink out. Just so I can't see it. Just don't worry about the dishes over there. Okay, I'm gonna drain out some of the juice here on these beans, not all of them. Still want some of the juice. I only got a little bit. It's like that much, maybe like a fingernail width. And you're just gonna take it. I don't think I opened it all the way. Oops. I'll wash it. I didn't open the can all the way. I already put the can open in the sink. So I'm just gonna wash it, dry it off now. And then I'm gonna finish opening it because I didn't open it all the way. How wonderful. Hopefully that helped. Okay, now we're just gonna take it. Whoops. I had to take it off the burner. So I'm just gonna put in my beans that has chicken and bean broth. I think that's what it's called. So at least that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna put it in there. It's not coming out. Hold on. When they made them back in the Civil War, they didn't have canned beans like we do now. They had dry beans, but they soaked, so they had to they had to pre-plan their meals. And with that, they had to pre-plan all their meals. So if they wanted to have beans, they'd have to soak them. And you'd soak them for 48 hours. For, 2 days. I know it's probably not the right spoon. It's what I've got right now. You're gonna stir, or at least even it out. Put it back on the. I'm scared now. I think that's too hot, so I'm gonna put it on the back burner here. I think that's what it's meant for. I'm gonna put something over that so I don't burn it. So I'm gonna take my old pot. I'm gonna take my breakfast pot from this morning, put it over here, and put water in it. Okay. Yeah. Guess I don't ruin my mom and dad's stove. Because I don't want to. I like cooking. I just want to lose that privilege of cooking. So I do that. So I'm going to turn the back stove rear the back right rear end of the stove on. And this is what it looks like. Hold on. There. Ta-da. If they didn't have a little oven, what I'm using is a conventional oven. If they didn't have that, which I don't think they had those, I didn't read about it, so I don't know. They would also use a cast iron skillet. All I'm doing is wiping off my spoon right now. And you just keep stirring it because you don't want to let it set on the bottom of the pot. They cooked beans. They also had hardtack and a couple other things, which can't remember all of them. So I'm also read about hardtack, beans. They had a few yeah, they had a lot of vegetables. I don't think they had a whole lot of fruits though. At least the ones articles I read, they didn't have a whole lot of fruits. I'm gonna move you down here. I'm looking up. Okay. They didn't have a lot of fruits at all. It sucks when you don't have someone who can help you. Okay. Okay. There we go. Something just happened outside. I would go check, but I can't leave these alone. But they'd also have instead of if the men had to cook out in the field, they'd have something called rations, and they'd get a bag, and it was called a housekeeper's bag, and it was it had all of their it had small little things for if one soldier was short, one in their group or whatever, they would help. I'm gonna turn that off. Now you'd want to turn it off, and you keep stirring it. And beans aren't that hard to make, unlike the beans I was gonna make. I didn't want to mess it up, so I just did this. But they would share, or they would help cook. And back at camp, they would have these things called campfire tripods, which is something I have set up back there. It's not exactly a campfire tripod, it's a tripod, but instead of it having the 3 legs, the 1, 2, 3 legs right there, it has only, put that over there. It only has 2 legs. It has 3 legs, but it has it's like this, and then the one in the middle holds your pot. And so I had to take it off the burner. Yeah, I turned it off. I had to take it off the burner because it's done. So once it's done, they would serve it. And the beans that you guys will probably get will probably be a little bit different than these ones because I'm not gonna save them for that long. Okay, here we go. They are done. That's not gonna work. Okay. I was trying to set you up on top of trying to set you guys right here, but it wouldn't have worked because it would have slid down. Okay, and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna take a bowl and we're gonna fill it up. And I only bought a small can of beans because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna only be the one eating them. My brother might eat them. See? I don't know. I'm gonna try them now. They're hot, but they're good. Bye guys.